Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are actually going to be handling some few issues here and there. I have actually been in position to watch a video from Chacha Tales. Chacha Tales and his brother, it's called Robbie David, something like that. I've been keeping quiet about this, about these people for some good time. And actually, I didn't even want to talk about them. But I know families always have issues. Families will always have issues. But I don't like the way these two boys have talked. Chacha Tales and his brother. I have really seen them talking badly about Daniels. I know Daniel has his own weaknesses. He has his own challenges. And he has a lot of maybe problems. They have been talking about Daniel that, he looks for sympathy. And Daniel wants people to build him a house, probably like for grandma. They've really spoken a lot of things to try to taint the name of Daniel. Yes, Daniel might be bad, but do not take opportunity to mouth him, because you Chacha Tales, you have a brother and Daniel does not have a brother. I'm really warning you that if you are going to continue making videos about Daniel, even your platform is not going anywhere. Because Daniel made a video and he talked about people actually threatening even his life. But he did not actually mention names. He did not mention names. Now, Chacha Tales, who claim to be mature with brains, has come out and is about mouthing Daniels. And he has talked a lot of things about Daniels. These are family members. These are family members. The truth is, I'll admit that Daniel has his own challenges. We have been in position to see. I saw him when he was taking a camera almost on the face of Coco. But I want to make it very clear. A person who have been standing with grandma from day one was Daniels. Right now, as we speak, the person who is actually in the village there, who can assist, is Daniel. Is it a lie or these are facts? You might be a very close family to Coco, but you are not helping. We have been in position to see the lifestyle Coco is living. Probably nobody was even going to say hi to you as Chacha Tales and your brother. How many times do you call Coco? How many times do you call Coco? How many times do you call Coco? If you are to continue with this mentality, I can assure you people are not stupid. People are watching. People are watching. Yes, you can call Daniel that, he has a bad heart How sure are we that even you have a clean heart? How sure are we? Chacha tells and your brother. How sure are we? You know? Because if you're a man enough, if you had brains, you would not even be bringing these things and talking about them on your platform. You will not. You know? Now you want to show us how you families are fighting yourself. You know? You want to show us how you guys are too greedy. Greedy for money. There is no need for to say that Daniel is greedy for money. All of you are too greedy. All of you are greedy. You are greedy individuals. You know? If Daniel is bad, even you guys, you are bad. I'm not going to sanitize things here. I'm not going to sanitize because we see it. You know? We see it. I was able to see how Daniel has been in a position actually to be with grandma. You have seen, you guys just came when you have seen that there is something. People are progressing with their YouTube platforms and the rest. If the travel commando had not called you, it means you Chacha Tales, you will not even go there. You will not go. You know? Yes, we know Coco has been used to staying alone. But people have been struggling to change that narrative. And it's a reason why they have been encouraging that, probably, Daniel should stay there. So that Coco has somebody to talk to until, the daughter comes. You know? But now Chacha tells and his brother that they are the goody people. They are the best. They are the goody. They are good. My friend, we are watching. We are watching. You are not going to bout mouth Daniel and you expect some of us to keep quiet. Because we see it. Eh? Even your brother, when Goko was sick, he was putting camera on grandmother's face. So what is the difference between your brother Ruby David or who, and now Daniel? All these two boys are young boys. They are young boys. And you, Daniel, Chacha Tales, and you, Chacha Tales, you are supposed to be guiding these young boys. Not to come on your platform and making a lot of noise and talking so badly about Daniel. Really? I never expected such a thing from you, Chacha Tales. You have messed it up. Good things are starting to flow in the family. People have started supporting you guys. But you see how you are taking things. See where things are heading to. Now you have blown up in the public. Some of us, we have been trying to avoid these things. You think we didn't know what was happening? We actually know what is happening in that construction site each and every day. We are aware. But we wanted the peace to prevail. But now you decide to bring the things that has been happening in your family. Now we are not going to keep quiet. We are not going to keep quiet. And the moment you continue releasing such videos, let me tell you, we are here and we are watching. You may not like it. You may not like it. I have been in position to see how Chacha Tales has come out and labeled Daniel, that Daniel has been talking to Gaiety Podcast. That is a very, very serious allegation. But if you have just said it for the sake of saying, my friend, and things backfire on you, because probably, because he has alleged that Daniel has been talking to Gaiety Podcast, and they talk, and they talk, and they talk. Let me hope what you are talking about is true, and you have evidence of what you are talking about. But if you are doing this because you know if you talk about that, this is going to affect Daniel, I can assure you God is watching. You be sure of what you are talking about. But if you are just talking for the sake of talking, because you know Daniel is defenseless, because I really see how Daniel is very desperate at the moment. You know? He's very desperate. He feels like he needs to change something in his life. I see it. But Chacha tells, you cannot come to this level to come and put your brother down. You know? You cannot. You know? You will remain your brother, whether you like it or not. You looking good does not mean Daniel, who is dressing bad, is no longer your blood. You need to put it in your head. Because I actually see how, you know, you are greedy. You are greedy, and you're starting to show us that you actually don't reason. The same way you guys, you're not helping grandma. You know? Now we can now see. You know? Because Daniel was able to say it very early, a long time ago, that grandma has been abandoned. He said it openly. Grandma has been abandoned. Abandoned by who? If those of you Chacha tells you are actually not among them. You know? But they are coming out and saying Daniel talks too much. Even if he talks too much, but sometimes he speaks the truth. Like saying grandma was abandoned. Was it a lie? You know? Was it a lie? So, me, I want to make it very clear. If it is actually not true that Daniel does not speak with gaiety, then Chacha tells you be ready for the impact. Be ready. Because actually we are going to find out. If you have the evidence, you better show it when it is earlier. You better. You know? So you want to tell us that the travel command is actually aware that Daniel speaks with gaiety. That's what you are telling us. You know? You want us to call the travel commander and we ask. So, by the way, sometimes when you talk about it, don't think we are not going to get it. You know? Because we can call and we find out. If at all, you is aware. And my friend, Chacha tells, you be very, very careful. Be very, very careful with what you are trying to play with. You know? Daniel must be having his own problems, his own challenges, you know, that is greedy according to Chacha Tales and the brother that Daniel is very greedy. Even you are greedy. We can see it. Only that you don't have the opportunity. You know? Even you are greedy. Don't despise somebody because his life is hard. Don't. The same way people have been despising grandma. The way Chacha Tales and his brother, the way they're describing, they're despising Daniel, is the same way they have been despising grandma. The same way. There is actually no difference now here. You know? Whether you are brothers or what. But if you really value your brother, however much he is on the wrong, you cannot talk about him the way Chacha Tales and this Ruby guy has talked about Daniels. You know? He must be having his own challenges, but wish him well. Wish him well. You know? Wish him well. These are the problems with the African community. You know? And Daniel's platform is actually doing well. He's hitting 20,000, a lot of views, than these individuals who are making noise. How sure are we that you guys are not jealous of Daniels. Me, at this point, whether Chacha Tales is right or not, you know, I am not going to stand with you because you are old enough to reason. You are old enough. And you should not be reasoning like Daniel. You know? Should not. And not that everything that whatever Daniel talks about, you are supposed to respond. Now you are becoming a reactor. You know? You are becoming a reactor. So what is the difference between you and Gaity you are talking about? What's the difference between you? Everything now that Daniels brings out, you are coming and you are talking about it. So what's the difference between you and Gaity? You know? You show us, tell us now the difference between you and Gaity. Chacha Tales. You know, your brain is not helping you. You are big for nothing. Me, I want to tell you. You know, I'm really very upset with this guy. You know, Daniel is your brother. He's your brother. And you should be guiding him. You know, you should be talking with him as a brother. That means you guys, you have been sidelining Daniel for a very long period of time. You don't want to associate yourself with him. You know, you don't want. Now the man is very desperate. When he sees something, he wants also to grab for himself, so that his life changes. You know, because you guys are treating him the same way we have been treating grandma. And you don't want people to talk about it. You know, we have been watching this and we have been keeping quiet. And we know how you guys have been fighting Daniels. And he was there for grandma. You know? Yes, he can be having his own weaknesses, but that should not be you to capitalize and trying to pull him down. And let me assure you, you might want to fight Daniel, but people have been in position to see how Daniel has actually worked so hard in that compound, even more than you guys. More than you guys. You guys, you're opportunists. You're opportunists. After seeing something good at grandma's home, that is when you guys came. You know? I have not told you to bring your family issues on the platform. You brought it, that's why we are coming now. You know? We did not. You know? You are not going to attack Daniel. Limit whether Daniel has been talking with Gaity or not. But the fact that you are bringing family issue, your problems at the platform, and now you know, you want us to keep, we are not going to keep quiet. Me, I will support what I've been seeing. Now you guys, you have left the old Coco in the village. You are in Nairobi. You know? You are in Nairobi. Daniel is the one in the village there. If Coco is to get a problem right now, the first person to reach there is Daniel. And that is your grandma also. And you are very close to her. You know? You guys would be even coordinating with Daniel. That please, Daniel, grandma is not this and this. Please, you can check on her. It would be the best. You are not going to be solving family issues by bringing them on the platform. That is not how we are going to sort them. So, Chacha Tales, if you don't want to look for problems with us, you start doing the right thing. And take back your words. You better take back your words against Daniel. Because even if Daniel is wrong, even you are wrong. All of you are wrong. You need to sit down and sort out issues off camera. You know? This is foolishness. Total foolishness. You guys, you don't reason. So sitting and you start talking bad mouthing Daniel because in the village, he's in the village and nobody can come out to help him. You are promoting division in the family. That is how families start fighting themselves. And you, a big man, Chacha Tales, you are one of the people who are, promoting this in the family. So family are going to start fighting. You guys are still very young to fight. That's how families start divided here in Africa. Problems after problems. And you want that me as the elder, I had to sit them down. So what did you resolve? You want to wait for the travel commando to come and solve problems in your own family? How stupid are you? So every problem that you are going to be having in the family, you have to call the travel commando. Please, my brother, you start reasoning. Chacha tells, I have been looking at you like a man who reasons. But now I've just seen stupidity in you. If you don't change, me, I'm not going to tolerate a stupid man. A man who brings family issues on the platform, and trying to create problems. Chacha tells, your brain is not helping you. It's not helping you. Bad mouthing Daniel is not going to solve problems. How you can sort out this is to sit down. And you guys talk and resolve problems. So for you to come and talk about Daniels, hey, he's talking with the gaiety, he's doing what? I hope what you're talking about, you are actually right about it. But if you're doing it just to tarnish the name of Daniels, it is not going to go well with you also. When you pull Daniels down, even you'll go down. You need to know it. No? You need to know that. Actually, let's fast forward this clip and then let me come back.
A wave that has been going online, guys, and it's a wave that started sometimes back. Some things we've not been saying them online. A small commotion happened between us. Let's say it actually crossed me and Brian. I mean me and Daniel. But it has been a commotion that has been happening between Daniel and so many people. So when it crossed me is when I took Daniel, we went to Ayamara, and Ayamara solved it and told us, I can say even what he said. Mara said that Dan should reduce the talking, and also what is actually disturbing us is poverty. That is clearly what he said. What is disturbing you guys is poverty, and what you can do, you can just stay away. He told us that we can stay away from the bungalow, I mean the grandma's place, so we can be coming as visitors. After that, Mara solved anything, and me, I believe that everything was solved, and we were even laughing as we walked out of the villa. So the following day, we traveled, me and David, to Nairobi, and we had uploaded videos. So when on the bus, we started receiving so much negative comments. So the same things we were solving, and we decided to solve them off camera. I'm the one who decided to solve them off camera. Daniel went ahead and spoke them. I think in his premiere, he spoke them to, he speaks to so many of you guys, so many of people who watch him. He spoke the same stories to him. He spoke the same stories to some reactors like JT, they usually speak. So, and after that, it has been overwhelming. We've been receiving so much hate, and we really have to explain ourselves.
So actually now from that clip, you can now see what I've been talking about. The travel commando told them to go away from the compound of Grandma. That let them stay away, because he has seen a problem in these fools. He has been in position to see. These are not good boys. The way now I see. Because actually, if the travel commando can be in position to tell them that there is something that, for him he has seen, and now you look at him, he's talking about, the travel commando told us to avoid Grandma home. We can just be going like visitors. He is able to identify a weakness in you guys. Because if you are actually a very close relative to Coco, And he was able to tell you that then there is a problem within you guys, you know, Chacha Tales and the brother. You know, there's a big problem. So I've been in position to see how they are trying to play the minds of people. Talking about Daniel, you know, that he communicates with the Gaiti every day is communicating. How comes we have not been in position to get something from Gaiti? Because he would have already talked about it. You know? Me, I think these are methods that Chacha Tales is trying to use against Daniels. Yes. These are methods. He's trying to play around with people. He's playing games here. You know? Time is going to tell. Time will tell. If actually what he has been talking about Daniel is true. That now he speaks with the Gaiti, the reactors. He speaks with them. We are watching very closely. And I hope you don't regret bad-mouthing Daniels. Because if you are not careful, the blessing that was supposed to come for you might go to Daniel. Because the way you are trying to. You guys, you don't treat Daniel well. You don't. We see it. Me, have been in a position to observe the characters of these individuals. You really see, even Daniel, when he's with them, he's not comfortable. He feels shy every time. You know? Respect is a key. You cannot be, you cannot be, you cannot be respecting people and you expect people to respect you. If you guys would be respecting Daniel, he would also be doing the same. But you guys, there is no actually mutual respect between you guys. No mutual respect. These individuals takes, but there is a clip I have. They even don't know that I have the clip. It's a reason why today I'm talking so badly about Chacha Tales. You know? There's a clip I have that can actually screw these Chacha Tales. You need to style up. You know? Don't think we are not watching. We are watching. We are watching very, very closely. We are watching. I actually don't even want to talk a lot today about it. But please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Chacha Tales, start doing the right thing. Otherwise, it will be late for you. Very serious warning. It will be late for you. It's even good that the project is done and the travel commander has left, you know. Otherwise, now you see what is starting to come, you know. See what is happening now, you know. It's even good the project is over and the travel commando, he has left in peace. But he has helped Coco and Coco is fine. That is what we were interested in seeing. But fighting, okay, let them continue fighting if they want to fight. And we shall see where they will end with that madness. Yes, let them fight if they want, you know. You cannot be exposing everything. Anything that you see you're putting on the family on the platform. That is lack of maturity. Yes. Anyway, today is today and tomorrow will be another day. Let's meet again in the next video.